Hello everyone, hope you're keeping well. It's very windy outside at the moment, has been for the last week, so I haven't been able to fly, but I have been able to build. So I just thought I'd just give you a quick overview of what I've been working on. So this is the AtomRC Swordfish, quite a popular plane. I think it's been out for about 6 months now, maybe a bit more even. But I've never flown one. I just quite like the look of it, and though I'm not a huge fan of the VTOL, I thought it'd be a nice change to the Alba bird because I've had a few of those. And I'm running this one obviously in digital. I run all my stuff on Walk Snail at the moment. This has got the nano camera, also the nano lens in the front, and this is just the V1 version. So this is the first one they brought out. And at the front here I've got this cooling vent, which I'm hoping will be enough to keep it cool. If not, then I can just put a little PC fan down on here, which should be more than enough. I'm only running 700 milliwatts most of the time, and so that should be all right. This is the canopy I'll just use for the go-to camera as well, rather than the streamlined version. And on the top here we've got the TrueRC barred pole. On the underside, we've got the TrueRC side feed antennas for the Walk Snail system. So it's not going to be long range at all, just knocking about, but they're nice and streamlined. And these motors are Zing 2306 1755 kV. So they should do a nice little job really. And so if I just unscrew this section here, in here we've got the SpeedyBee F405 flight controller, and this runner's running INAV 6.1. Slightly unusual, the flight controller is actually mounted upside down, and this one's actually upside down and then split 180, and you've got the servos in there as well for the rear tail. So this is running 6.1.1, so the latest version of INAV. I've used these. I've used the SpeedyBee F405 on another build as well, and actually I quite like it as a flight controller, and I haven't had any problems with mine. Seems quite good and quite nice that you can connect to the SpeedyBee app remotely in the field as well. Just if you need to make any changes, you can do that there. But but it's a bit of a mess in there, but I don't really care about that too much. It's functional. So and down here we've got the TBS Crossfire. So there's just the Crossfire Nano, which I think is blocking this cover going back on. So if we just, hang on, we'll just wiggle this. It's going to be, right, you need to just push that up a bit. There we go. And then it just clips down in there and then just screws back on. So it's quite a nice little design really. And just open up this cover here. Underneath here are the ESCs. The stickers are not on this one, but this is the favourite BL Heli 32, and I've just put little capacitors on each of these, just obviously because of the longer wires on a plane rather than on a quad. But nice cheap and cheerful ESCs, but they should be fine. They're not doing much work on this, but it's a nice little design really. Quite looking forward to flying it. One thing I'm not too fussed on is the VTOL. I've just never really got on with them, but everyone that has the plane says it flies really, really well. So it's only fair to give it a go, and it could be a convert. Either way, there's no way it could waggle as bad as the X-Bird did before it hit the sea. So there we are. Power-wise, I'm using the Tattoo 1800 for this one. I'll just use this pack for when I'm using the go-to camera on the nose. Otherwise, I'll probably use a 21700 lithium-ion pack for slightly longer flights, but that'll be fine for that. I've also been working on this. This is the Finwing VT Bird, which is their 4+1 VTOL drone. It's quite a bit bigger than I was expecting. It looked smaller on the website, and then this massive box arrived. Here's the Swordfish for comparison, and you can see it's it's a good size plane, and it's quite a bit heavier as well. It I wasn't quite expecting it to be that big, but hey, it's going to be fine. These lift motors are 4112. Oh, but I'll show you actually the battery here, just for scale. So this is the smallest pack I can use to hit CG compared to the pack that's going to be used in the Swordfish. So it is a bit of a monster. Yes, so these motors, these are 4112 486 kV motors running 13-inch props for the lift. So it's 4+1, so it's four lift motors. And then on one pusher, you've got the carbon fiber gear there. And if I just open this hatch, it sort of opens up from the back and tilts forward. And there's one huge open space in there. So you can see you've got bags and bags of room. I'm going to shorten those power wires as well and run the battery the other way around, just to reduce a bit of the wiring. I haven't got big hands, but this is a 2-fist hole through here as a sense of scale, which is nice. We all like that. And yeah, the Fox Ear M10 GPS. I'm just going to bring you in a little bit closer now, just so I can show you the guts. And we've got the Motec F405 VTOL flight controller in here, and this is running a custom version of RG Pilot, sort of a light version. So that's the M10 GPS. 70 amp BL Heli 32 ASCs with massive capacitors. Completely overkill. I think on hover it only draws about 40 amps, so more than enough. And this is the rear pusher motor with a 14-inch prop. And that's a Sunny Sky. I think it's 5.8 something kV motor. It'll be enough anyway. So yes, I'm looking forward to flying this one. I need to still put the video on the nose. It's going to again be walks now with the V2 and the Pro camera. So yeah, hoping to maiden this one. I will probably maiden the Swordfish first because it's all ready to go. But when I do get these up in the air, I will. I'll be sure to upload the maiden footage. And yeah, if you're working on anything yourself, it'd be nice to know. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, happy flying. All the best. Bye.